Hello and welcome to Grace Academy's Introduction to Dining. My name is Nadine and this is Karen.
Hello. Together we're going to be teaching you some basic social skills to get you through the dining situation. This is not going to be difficult. We're going to make it as easy for you as possible so that you don't feel out of place in any situation that you may find yourself in the future. So let's get going.
You should be able to sit at a dining table and not have to worry about what to do. You should be able to focus on the person that you're dining with or the people in a seamless, confident manner. Next, let's talk about sitting at the table. Always sit with an upright posture. Rest your shoulders on the back of the chair. The best way to achieve this is by bringing the chair as close as possible, that is comfortable, to the table. The dining table. Do not put a handbag on a dining table. Always place your handbag on the seat behind you or at your feet. Here's the rules, girls, on telephones. No telephones at the table. You are in a dining situation. You are only going to offend the people you're dining with by accepting calls or answering texts. It's quite simple. If you need to be contactable, excuse yourself and take yourself off to the restroom or go outside. It's really offensive to sit and have someone in front of you talk or text at the dining table.
A simple trick that we know of to help you navigate the dining situation is two little symbols that can be done surreptitiously underneath the table so nobody even knows what you're doing. That is the B and D system. The B stands for bread. If you always make this symbol underneath the table, you will know which side your bread is on. If you do a D under the table, you will know which side your glasses are on. It's a very simple technique, but one that will help you if you are confused. If you have a table setting of 16 people in front of you, it can get very confusing. Simple tricks to help you get through. So, using those techniques, we're now going to start our table setting. Napkins are always placed on the bread and butter plate. Therefore, if you use your little B signal, you'll be able to figure out, okay, which side is my napkin on? B, it's on my bread side, and there it is. So when you're seated at a table, you take your napkin first, open it out, and place it gently on your lap. There is no tucking underneath here, as tempting as it is if you're eating lobster or something that's really messy. Always on your laps, girls. If you need to use your napkin throughout the evening or the day or whatever time it is, gently dab. Okay, there's no wiping across of the mouth or taking lipstick off or please, no blowing of noses. This is all placed very gently on the lap to be used when needed. Alright, now we get to the how-tos. In a dining situation, the easiest way to figure out what to do is you work from the outside in. So usually a meal will begin with a soup, hence a soup spoon, which is on the outside. As we work our way in, you'll find an entree fork and an entree knife, and then you'll work inwards to your main meal. Dessert is often at the top of your dinner plate. Sometimes it can be on the inside as well. Your butter knife is always on your butter plate. So we will then move on to actually how you hold your utensils. A simple way to hold your soup spoon is by placing it with your thumb on top and the third finger resting lightly on there. Soup can be tricky, but there is an easy way to have your soup. Your spoon, when you have soup, should always be scooped away from you. If you're going to be scooping this way, you run the risk of actually spilling soup on yourself. So always scoop away from yourself, like this, and bring the soup up to your mouth. There is no hunching down, there is no scooping. It always comes up straight to your mouth. You pour the soup into your mouth. There is no wrapping your mouth around the whole spoon. The soup is gently poured into your mouth. Now, if that soup is really delicious, you don't want to waste one drop of it. The best way to get the last drops out of a soup bowl is to lift the soup bowl up gently. using your spoon and scooping those last drops out. There is no bringing it this way, again running the risk of spilling it on yourself. When you are finished, the soup spoon either goes in the bowl, or if there is another charger plate underneath the soup bowl, rests gently on the plate underneath the soup bowl.